does this mean for everyday folks? Let's look at social services. Debt eats the budget. Bottom line, that just means that programs like Head Start, food assistance, and Section 8 housing are on the chopping block. But not because they're not working, but because they don't scream politically. What about local governments? What are they doing? What happens when the feds pull back? Cities, counties, towns, villages have to stretch thin. That basically means fewer mental health workers, slower emergency responses, and crumbling infrastructure. What about the generational crisis? That chaos. What happens to the young people? Young people, many of whom are already strapped with personal debt, some mostly inherited from the federal budget itself, with no flexibility. That makes progressive investments in climate resilience, universal childcare, and student debt even harder to get relief. So who's benefiting from this chaos, you might ask? Now let's ask the sideways question, basically. Who's benefiting from this spiral? Spoiler alert, it's not working families. Maybe defense contractors who keep getting full funding with little accountability. Big lenders, banks, they're racking in the profits. Private equity groups, it's probably them offering solutions often at a cost. What about lobbyists? Oh, they love budget dysfunctions because when nobody's watching the system, all they can do is carve out basic tax breaks, big, beautiful bills, all for the wealthy. Folks, this is a crisis in slow motion. Like climate change, by the time it feels urgent, it may be too late to act.